Yeah, I have two very strong opinions. The first is you should not be in a relationship that's not leading to marriage. And the second is you need to have an idea of at least where you're going to before you get into a relationship. But when I say things like that, a lot of people feel like maybe I'm too firm or maybe I'm too serious with life. People just want to get into relationships where they just have a good time and they don't want to think about the future. I meet the person, I like the person, let's go ahead with it. I've had conversations with a few people and I intentionally ask them, where's the relationship leading to? Why are you in a relationship? And it seems like they never have an idea. So it's from one relationship to the other and to the other. But that's my own take. You might think different and other people might think different. I'm not saying I'm correct, I'm just saying that's my own opinion. So what's your opinion on dating?
Okay, just like you said, everyone has like different opinions, right? Everyone has their own take. But so for this conversation, I'll just be having like personal opinions. So relationships should be long term, right? And it should lead to marriage. But you should understand that some circumstances can happen and it will not lead to marriage. I feel like when you're dating someone, you should see it more like a partnership. So if it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, God has a better plan. So yeah. And I think relationship or dating is just when two people decide to like do life together. And when I say do life together, I know people are thinking marriage, but yeah, that's the starting point.
Yeah.
So you should date to marry. That's why I say do life together. Yeah, so that's just it basically. Yep.
So if I get into a relationship that I don't plan to get married to the person.
Why are you in the relationship? Fun. A lot of people, that's why breakfast is plenty. I mean, you entered for fun, so why are you angry they broke your heart? Yeah, if you need to set your boundary and say, okay, yeah, this is what we want, this is how we want it to be done, then you shouldn't be angry when they break your heart, because, yeah.
So, for example now, there's this ideology that if you don't experience it, like if you don't try it out, you don't know you won't have experience on how to go about it when you actually get married. So people take relationships as a trial ground, and you date one person, you date the next person, you date the third person, and you're probably 21 and you've dated 5-6 people plus plus heavy engagement in that place, and you're broken and you're hot and all those things. Then there's another school of thoughts that says you get into a relationship and you wait till you're in a relationship till you actually get married. But the problem that people have is how long? How long should I be in a relationship before it gets to marriage? If the person is not very certain that I want to be in a relationship 2-3 years or have plans of getting married 2-3 years. So what would you tell young girls? Should I get into a relationship where the guy doesn't have a specific time of marriage?
That's a really serious question, and I'll just pray for Holy Spirit to help me answer. So basically, I feel like a lot of things play into that time frame. It comes with age. Maybe you feel like the girl is too young, that's why maybe they are pushing it. Or maybe the guy, you say he has not made money, that's why they are pushing it.
Legit.
But the thing is, I just feel like your reason to get married shouldn't be based on those premises for now. Like, it should be based on like, what is God saying? When are you ready to be married? When do you feel like it's right for you to be married as a person? So if you meet someone and the person says, okay, no, I'm not ready to date you in like 2 to 3 years, I think you should maybe go.
Okay, what if that's what God is saying? And I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Well, I don't know. God is intentional about me. Yeah, but I just feel like if before you date someone and you want it to be long term, ask the person, how long? Okay, I want it to be long term. When do you think you're going to be ready to marry? The person says 2 years. Okay, check yourself. Can you wait for 2 years? If you can, go ahead. If you can't, tell the person, I'm so sorry, but I don't. Let's see where this is going, but I'm not sure I'll be able to wait for 2 years. And leave yourself open for someone else or something.
So basically, it depends on, is people dependent.
Yes.
Some can wait that long, some
If
can.
you can wait that long, you go ahead. If you cannot wait that long, you just pray to God to find the person that will come and marry you sharp.
But the claims are legit now. I think they're legit. I feel like young men want to figure it out a bit.
You can never figure it out. That's one thing men don't understand. You must not have all the resources in this world to marry. You just need an understanding. The Bible says that he that findeth a wife find good thing. So women are more like good things into a man's life. So once you are married, whether you have some people want to be Dangote before they marry. You will never be Dangote. Sometimes the woman coming into your life is the key to you becoming a Dangote. So if you like keep waiting and waiting and waiting, you will never be the Dangote. So once you just see that, okay, this person has the potential to build with me, to like love me, to appreciate who I am, get married to the person. And trust me, open doors are going to happen because the woman is your helpmate. She's coming into your life to do something for you. So she may even be the key to your wealth. But people want to wait and make all the money in life.
I don't think it's money. I feel like, okay, not everyone, but I feel like it's more of direction and some foundation. Because when you take a lady out of the hands of her father, you are taking the responsibility and the role of a father as protector, provider, leader, and all those things.
Yeah.
So if you do not have resources, not just material resources, spiritual, physical, everything required for that, it's not easy for you to tell a young man that's trying to figure out life to, I've met a great lady. She's a good thing, just marry her. And whether we like to admit it or not, we say all these things that, if you find a great lady, don't worry, she will not suffer, she will manage with you. She will manage with you, she will stay with you. It's not true. It's not true.
Why do you say it's not true?
I have an opinion that people marry because they see something in you.
Okay.
So this sounds really terrible, but if you
meet from the guy's perspective, because I know guys are transactional.
It's not just the guy, but women marry. Sorry to say, a lot of women marry, maybe except in the church.
Marry up and down.
Yeah, women marry up, men marry down. 2 reasons. Women, when a woman is here, she feels like the people that are here with her cannot give her the security she needs, so she marries up. And the man that is here cannot get the woman that is here to believe that he can give her the security that she needs, so he marries down. So if you are here today, you marry somebody here. If you are here, you probably marry somebody here. So the thing is weirdly transactional, and that's why we need to start to look at marriage from what can I give the person more than what can the person.
What can you take?
Yeah, that's how we're supposed to look at it. What can I give the person? But no matter how much we pretend, because of the selfish nature of human, a lot of times when you're checking who you want to end up with, you're checking about like what can the person bring to the table, both male and female.
Yes.
So that's why men feel like they need to at least be able to bring something substantial to the table, and it's not just finance, before they get married. But moving on quickly, because it's like moving on quickly. Will you be in a relationship, or will you advise a girl to be in a relationship 5 years without getting married? Is that not too much?
That's a lot. That's one graduate degree. If you're doing civil engineering, it's 5 years course. That's a lot, honestly. Like it's like that's when you ask the baby what are we question.
5 years? No, you have to before then. In fact, before you start to.
No, like I think the maximum should be 3 years. Yes, 5 years is a lot, honestly. Like 5 years is a lot. What if he doesn't get married to you at the end of the day? What do? You start afresh. How do you even want to start?
Is that starting afresh?
I think, but there's something that happens wherein you can date if you're probably like 18, you can date somebody for 5 years.
In my opinion, if you're 18, you should not be dating.
Okay, yeah, there's that.
I might be wrong, but
that's your opinion. But the world has legalized dating from 18.
What?
People are dating from
At 18,
16.
you are still trying to figure out yourself.
Ooh, that's you.
You are still trying to figure
People
out
are
yourself.
dating from 16, if not 14. So I'm just trying to say, if you're very, very young, maybe you can give the person benefit of that and date the person for 5 years. Maybe you'd be like 23 or maybe 22 when you're marrying the person. But I feel like when you're in your early 20s and maybe middle 20s, dating someone for 5 years is not worth it. You and the person, people are not serious. Both of you, each other. People are not serious. Yes.
So what's the right age for marriage?
Honestly, there's no right age because I've asked this question before. There's no right age for marriage.
So what's the right age for you? I
think for me, when God just says, there'll be a feeling within you just knowing that okay, it is time. That's when God told Adam, it is not good for man to be alone. You have that instinct in you and say, okay, yeah, I think.
But that was man, not woman.
Really? But I just feel like. For me, ideally for girls, it's like maybe 24, 25, 26. Yeah, but if you are 24, nobody, it should not be pressure to marry. Maybe you're 24 and you're not married. There's no pressure. Marriage is not an achievement. It's just a part in life that you have to like pass. If it's not even compulsory. Paul said, if you don't want to marry, don't marry.
So when is the right age for men?
I don't know if you figure out yourself out. I don't know. I think people used to say 30, 29, 27. There's no right age. There's no theory for all these things. That's just it, basically.
So there's no right age. Marry when God tells you to marry.
Marry when God says you should marry, but then be wise, simple. Yeah.
So what are you looking for in a guy? Not to watch women, what are you?
Okay, for me, I think I've said this plenty times. What I look for in a guy, aside looks, money.
No, call them now.
Yeah.
Don't say aside, like name it, say looks, money.
No, aside. That's not the first thing. I think
What's
the first thing I look for is like Galatians 5:22, the fruits of the spirit. So love, you must love me, joy, peace, goodness. You must be a good person, kindness, gentleness. You must have self-control. Self-control in everything, anger, sexually, all those things are the things I look for. And then I now look for like the attributes of love in the way you love me, basically. So when you tick all these boxes, then we can start talking well. But if I notice something is missing, I know people can pretend though, but my spirit is really strong and the Holy Spirit always directs me, so I will know.
So what I'm asking, so for example, if a guy approaches you, can your spirit pick out the fruit of the spirit? Let me know. You know this thing, we like to be overly spiritual.
Yeah.
At first, the person needs to be maybe not physically attractive to you, but maybe the person is funny or you just like the way he carries himself. So there are some things that bring the person. So let's know. Yeah. So what are those ones? I understand that you like fruits of the spirit. But what are the other ones?
I think good looks and you should be funny.
Tall, I mean.
Yeah, be tall, oh. Be tall. Just be taller than me, basically.
Taller than me is fair.
Just be taller than me, and you can't be dragging heights now. And then what else again? I think if you're funny, just make me laugh and be intelligent. Like I'm very, very attracted to intelligent people. So when I speak to you, I should just hear something different. I want to learn from you. Yeah, basic. I should not be talking to you and
You know there are different types of intelligence.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure. I read the book. Like I can't remember how many, but like I was talking about maths intelligence, arts intelligence. I think there were like 7. So people are intelligent in different ways, and it might not necessarily be the way you.
Is there something like conversational intelligence?
Okay, you just want someone that knows how to have a conversation.
I just have a proper conversation.
Nigerian man.
Okay, I would like to marry a Nigerian. So that's it.
Yeah, Nigerian men are
very good.
They are very good in terms of
having conversations.
Yeah, I think they.
Not all. I've met some really not intelligent people.
Okay, I'm sorry for that. But the Nigerian men are very